Hey guys, today we are going to be fixing a passenger side rear view mirror on a 2011 Chevy Silverado. This one is broken and we can't fold it in any longer. It's no longer able to get folded in, which there must be some damage in here. So we've got a whole new unit that we're going to be replacing, and we'll show you how to do that if you stick around. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start by taking this piece off with a trim removal tool. And so we'll just get up in there and gently pry that off. There's three. There's one right there. Okay. There are three clips there. Now we'll have to remove this phone, but we need to take all this door panel off here too. Okay, so before we start pulling the trim off, we've got to remove a few screws. So there's a piece down here that we have to pop out. And there are two 10mm screws in there. And there's another panel right here that needs to come off. There's a little gap here on this left side, and that reveals the screw. Have to raise the handle to get in there. Alright, so if you put something small in there and pop that little piece out, it'll allow you to take this out altogether. So pull that out, and pull that out. Okay, and then go across here and pop these pieces out. All right, there are two more bolts under this that you need to just give it a little persuasion. It'll pop out, but it's got clips right here on the top and bottom, and then there's two more bolts in there. So let's get those out. Okay, now that whole handle will come out. And those are shorter bolts, so the shorter bolts go on that handle. Now all we should be able to need to do is lift up and pull this top part out just a little bit. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to pop the bottom, or push the bottom pieces back in, because we don't want this whole thing to fall down, because we really just need to be able to pull it out just like that. Let's pull this foam out of here. Okay. And so if you can see in there, there are three bolts, 1, 2, and 3, that hold that rear view mirror on. So we're going to take those bolts off. We're going to leave the top one in till last so that we can hold the mirror in while we take it out. And then we'll loosen this top bolt, but not take it all the way out, because like I said, that's what's holding it into the other side. If you have an extra set of hands, this is a good time for it. To have someone else hold that outside mirror. So now there's that cord right here needs to, you gotta follow it. All right, so now we're gonna take this piece out so we can unplug the rear view mirror that's plugged in right here. It's plugged in right. It's plugged in right here. And so we just need to unplug that and pull that out, just like that. And now we'll feed this back through the door panel. So so now this door panel here, so we're gonna pull this cord. This is the cord that goes right up there, and so we're gonna unhook this and run the new, or run the, we're gonna pull this cord through so we can pull this old mirror off. So we've got this pulled out. There were a few these clips taped on that we had to pull out. So I just pulled the tape off and then pulled the clips out later, and then we'll attach them to the new cable once we install that. But now we're ready to pull the mirror out, so let's do that. So we should just be able to work this out. There's one clip in there, right there. So now we just feed that through. All right, now we're ready to get our new mirror. All right, so here is our new mirror. And here's that clip that goes in at the top, right up here. And so it actually has its own clips in it already, so we won't have to put any of the old clips back in. So we'll put this in the reverse way we took it out. Now that we've got the mirror in, we're going to put those bolts back in to just make sure it doesn't kind of pop out. And most of the mirror is held right now by that clip that we popped in, so it won't go very far if it does move.
At this part of the video, I should have said, go ahead and tighten in those bolts. So you don't forget to do that later. So tighten those bolts now.
Now we're gonna feed this wire back down through the door panel. Let's see if I can get you in there. So we're gonna pull this apart. And so now we're going to put it back through this with this other wiring harness. Pull it back through the top, just like that. Now, I'm going to plug this back in, which again is, the connector is mounted just right here with this mount. And it goes, the tab goes at the bottom, I think. It'll only fit in one way, so you just push until it clicks. And you're in there. Okay. Now we can put this back into place. That just pops in, just like that. Okay. And now we need to pop these wires in here. You can't quite see. It's right there. Okay. So now that's in. So we got to put this foam back in, and so I'm gonna just make sure we get it tucked back up in there, just like that. All right, so we want to just make sure that this part up here is hooked up over this here. I don't know if you see that in the camera. Yeah, so there's a lip up here that you need to make sure you lift up and get it secured on. And then once you're on that, you can kind of just work your way down, pop those clips in. Up here is a lip that you want to make sure you're hooked into, and then once you do that, you just work your way down the side, popping those clips in. Okay, you want to make sure that this pin is up. If it happens to be down, like locked, you can, like that, you won't be able to attach it. So if you grab a pair of needle nose pliers, just pull it up. Because this piece right here hooks into that pin. So you slide this in just like that. So you can, all right, so that part's in. Put these screws in here. Put this bolt in here. So we got to put the door handle on. This only goes one way, it won't fit the other way. And these are the shorter bolts. They are slightly different than the other bolts. Still 10 millimeter though. Now, put this trim piece back on. Now, the last thing is we have this trim piece right here. It goes just like that. Okay. And that is it. We've got the mirror attached. If mirror folds up like it's supposed to, it comes back out. All right, so I think we are done. That's how you install a rear view mirror on the passenger side of a 2011 Chevy Silverado. Thanks a lot for watching. And if this video helped you, please help out the channel by giving this a thumbs up, as that's what helps other people see videos like this. Please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.